Radio.
Hello and welcome to Cryptocurrent, the only podcast to bring you beginner and advanced knowledge of cryptocurrency and blockchain, analyses of cryptocurrency markets, and discussions on growing a business within the crypto space. Stay tuned and stay cryptocurrent.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cryptocurrent. Your host here, Richard Carthon. And today we have a special guest all the way from Spain. Please give a warm welcome to Fran Villalba Segarra.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well, man. Really excited we got to connect. You're working on a really, really cool project that we're definitely going to be learning more about in today's episode. But before we jump into that, do you mind telling us a little bit about yourself? Give us some background.
Totally, yeah. So I'm Fran. I'm 22. And I'm the founder and CEO of Internxt, which essentially is an innovative tech blockchain startup. I program. I manage the company, and I pretty much work on everything at Internxt. I've worked for around 4 years in the cloud industry, and I've also started my own cloud company before Internxt. So yeah.
That's very nice, man. That's cool. So you've been in tech for a while now, but how did you get into cryptocurrency and blockchain? Like, what was your introduction into this space?
Right. Yeah. So I was in the cloud industry in general for quite a while, but around 2-3 years ago, I spoke with a friend of mine who is Luis Cuende. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's the CEO of Aragon.
Gotcha. I have not, but I have to look him up.
Yeah. So I was talking to him, and he told me about his project and crypto and blockchain and so forth. So it really looked super interesting. So I pretty much left everything I had till then, like a Ginger, and I had my own cloud hosting company. So I sold that as well, and I started Internxt because decentralization, it was so cool, and it had so much potential that I was like, if I want to jump in, I have to do it now. So that's how I got introduced into all these things.
Gotcha. So give us a little bit of a timeline. So about what time, the timing of this, when was it happening?
Yeah, so that was early 2017 when I spoke with him, and I started thinking about Internxt back then. But it wasn't until summer 2017 when I started it. So it took me around 6 months to think everything through and kind of leave everything I had done till then to start Internxt.
Gotcha. Okay, so now let's jump into Internxt, right? So tell us about Internxt, and you have something in there called xCloud. So what is it, and how did you come up with the concept?
Right. Yes. So Internxt is an innovative tech startup. We want to do many cool things, but right now we are into decentralization and cloud. And that's our first product, which, as you mentioned, is called xCloud. Essentially, xCloud is a more private and more eco-friendly cloud storage service. So it's an alternative cloud storage service. It's an alternative to Dropbox, Google Drive, Google Cloud Storage, you name it. And how we achieve this, we use decentralization, blockchain, and client-side encryption to offer this much superior service to what's currently in the market.
Gotcha. Okay, so with this going on, and you're trying to become like a more secure storage place in the cloud and in the space and compete in this space, what do you think the trend is for secure file storage, and where do you think it's headed?
Yeah. So I think there's an increasing demand for private and eco-friendly services in general. Like, people trust less and less, institutions, companies, etc. The other day, some news piece came where a Google employee revealed that Google had much more control and could pretty much see everything on your Google Drive than what we thought. So, people don't trust, or there's a decrease in trust in these kinds of companies, Facebook, Google. So So that's something that's happening, and that's what we're tackling. And also in terms of the environment, we're seeing an increasing demand in environmentally friendly services like Ecosia, which is like a Google alternative as well. So that's two kind of trends we are going after with xCloud.
Gotcha. Well, very nice, man. So, as far as Internxt is going in xCloud, is it currently available? Is it going to be released soon? Like, what's the timeline on it?
Right. Yeah. So we've been working on it for around 2 years. So that was in summer 2017 when we started working on it with our token sale. We launched the alpha and beta of xCloud last year, and just a couple months ago we launched the stable version of xCloud. So essentially, it's already available on the iOS and Google Play stores. So you can already download it on your phone. It's also available on web, so you can just go on to cloud.internxt.com and create an account. And within a few days, we're going to launch the desktop app as well. And with that full suite of services, we and we'll start marketing it much more. So that's basically where we're heading right now.
Well, that's awesome. The fact that you're already on iOS, Google Play, and about to launch the desktop, you're about to be on all the fronts. So, congrats on like getting all that going. I know from just previous companies I've worked with, that's a lot of work and takes a lot of time and effort and energy. So, congrats on getting it to this point. But while you've been in this space, I'm sure that you have come across quite a few different cryptocurrency and blockchain projects that have you excited in the space. Do you mind sharing a couple of those?
Yeah, I mean, there's for sure loads of really exciting crypto projects. Some project that like a project, for example, that's really really interesting is Civic. I don't know if you've heard of it, probably yeah. It's kind of a blockchain identity platform.
Okay.
It's pretty big, and the concept is pretty interesting as well. And we really hope it succeeds because it's something very interesting. But of course, Ethereum, Bitcoin are also super, super interesting. Binance, they're also doing really cool stuff in the crypto space. So, I mean, there's a few projects that are, doing really interesting things in the crypto space. But yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. And so what was the first one that you said again? I'm going to have to look that one.
So CIVIC.
Civic. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm definitely going to go check that out. And with everything that's been going on in, the crypto and blockchain space, we're very much at the beginning of these emerging technologies and all the incredible things that are yet to come, right? So like, what do you think are some things that are in the crypto and blockchain space that you're looking out for?
Yeah. So, I mean, as you probably know, this like 99% of what's in the space is, things that just don't make me have the experience when they or don't really know what they're doing. But they started here because there was so much money a couple of years ago in the space, and all those projects are already dying out. And like for example, a really cool example is this blockchain phone. What was the name? That one that got like promoted by Messi and all that. Do you know which one it is?
I don't know specifically, but I know what you're talking about. There's so many like examples like that where people got backing and then like they just were utter failures.
Yeah, so there was this project called Sirin Labs. They raised like 200 million euros, something like that, and they like to create a blockchain phone, which basically made no sense at all. So that kind of hype was what was created by this industry because it was really early, so there was loads of money. Now everything is maturing a lot. We are seeing only a handful of projects that are actually going somewhere, and all the others and all the other exchanges that weren't really worth anything, they're all dying out. So we're seeing a much more mature industry, and within the next 2-3 years, it'll keep maturing. And I think it's going to be a super super interesting time for blockchain and cryptocurrency.
Absolutely. And I'm excited to see what comes. But I mean, it just sounds like with everything that's going on with Internxt.com and your xCloud, y'all have some pretty awesome things on the horizon as well. So I will definitely be looking out for that and encourage everyone that's listening to do the same. But Fran, thank you so much for spending some time with us. But always ask our speakers to leave a final thought with our listeners before they go. So, what is a final thought that you would like to leave today?
I mean, certainly to look out what they invest in if they are buying any cryptocurrencies. To think if it actually makes any sense, and because that's basically how people should be investing their money. But up till now, people were just apparently pouring money into everything that sounded cool. So don't do that. People are much more educated now than what they were 2 years ago with regards to investing in ICOs and so forth. So yeah, I mean, just look for legitimate projects, legitimate people, and that's basically what we think we're doing at Internxt. So look, if you have time, do give a look, to take a look at what we're doing, because we are certainly putting a lot of effort into what we're doing.
Absolutely. And on that note, thanks to you for that final thought. But as you said, what are some different ways that people can go and check out Internxt and connect with you online?
Yeah, so internxt.com, that's our website, or at Internxt on Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Yeah, that's basically how social media and website. Do not confuse people sometimes type Internxt wrong. It's INTERNXT. So only with one E, like the first one, not with the second one. That's important.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for making that clear. And thank you so much for being on the show today, dropping some of that knowledge and sharing a little bit more about Internxt.com. And for everyone that's listening, stay cryptocurrent.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for listening to another episode of Cryptocurrent. For more information on this episode and all of our episodes, please visit us at www.crypto-current.co. Stay up to date with the latest news in cryptocurrency. You'll receive daily emails Monday through Friday that are personalized and curated content specific to you and your interest, powered by artificial intelligence. Are you an accredited investor looking to invest in cryptocurrency? Crescent City Capital can help. Go to crescentcitycapital.com for more information. If you're finding value in our content, please take 5 minutes to leave a 5-star review and a great comment. Also, please make sure to share this podcast with others. Hello, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the quality of this podcast. I can only thank my amazing producer, Andrew DeRitter, with DeRitter Productions, who has put this together. If you have any podcast, visual, or video needs, please go to DeRitterProductions.com. That's DERITTER Productions.com.
This has been another episode of Cryptocurrent, bringing you one step closer to becoming a crypto and blockchain aficionado. We look forward to giving you the latest in crypto news and analyses next week. Stay cryptocurrent.
Please use available exits now.